Hello friends, it's Kristie Marcotte. Honeybee Stamp's brand new Heartfelt Harvest release is now available and it's so good. I've only made a few cards using the release, but I'm already having a lot of fun. I always look forward to fall card making season. For my card today, I'll be using the Lovely Layers Mushroom Set, Lovely Layers Autumn Bouquet. For a sentiment, I have Heartfelt Hello stamps and coordinating honeycut dies. I'll also be using the Deckle Edge A2 dies. And the pattern paper is Honeybee Stamp's Homestead Harvest Paper Pad. I selected some pretty plaid paper for the background. There's lots of gorgeous plaid designs in the paper pad. I used one of the Deckle Edge dies to cut out a tone-on-tone teal pattern. And I'll adhere that piece onto the plaid background. Then I'll layer this piece on some dark teal cardstock, put ATG tape on the back, and add my card front onto a card base. And I forgot to show that I am using a card sketch for inspiration. This is from MFT. It's number 659. Using the same Deckle Edge die set, I cut out 3 smaller rectangles from some off-white shimmer cardstock, and I'll adhere all of those down using some glue, trying to get them as straight as I can with that Deckle Edge. I've already gone ahead and cut out all of the pieces for the 3 mushrooms, and I'm sticking with the teal and yellow colors to match the plaid paper. All of the yellow papers are from one of the pattern paper sheets in the Homestead Harvest Paper Pad. One side has a plaid design and the other has a bunch of different shades of yellow. I moved the dies around so I could get different shades of the yellow. For the teal mushroom, I used some cardstock. After adhering all 3 mushrooms together, I'm using some of Honeybee Stamp's metallic gold ink. I'll use my fingers and lightly brush some of it along the edge of each of the mushrooms, just to add that little extra shine. You could use a blending brush, but I find it easier to lightly tap my finger in the ink pad and brush it on each of the die cut pieces. From the same dark teal cardstock, I cut out 2 of the leafy branches from the Lovely Layers Autumn Bouquet. I will trim off the very bottom since they're a little longer than I want them. I'll adhere one on the right rectangle and the other on the very left decal rectangle. I'll do the same thing for the branch on the left side, trim off the very bottom, put glue on the back and adhere it in place. And I have the very end of each of the branches going to the edge of the decal rectangle die cut piece. Now I'll flip over the mushrooms, put some thin foam dimension on the back, remove the release paper, and add all 3 of the mushrooms on the decal rectangles. I'll put the tall teal mushroom in the center and the 2 shorter yellow mushrooms on the right and left side. And I think that helps balance out the teal and yellow colors. For a sentiment, I've already stamped and cut out Heartfelt Hello. Using the coordinating die, I cut out a second piece from some gold pearlescent cardstock. I'll adhere the 2 together, creating a gold drop shadow underneath the sentiment. Then I'll put glue on the back and adhere it above the teal mushroom, trying to center it on my card. For a final finishing touch, I'll add some gem stickers from the Homestead Harvest collection, using a pretty, sort of a light yellow color. It matches beautifully with the yellow on the pattern paper and it has a gorgeous sparkle. I'll put 2 in the lower left-hand corner and 3 on the right side. They do have adhesive on the back, but I'm adding just a small drop of glue to make sure they stay in place. So there is my finished card, and I did make 2 using this design. I love how this turned out. The new mushroom dies have beautiful detail, and I love the look of teal and yellow together. If you are interested in any of the products I used in this video, I do have links provided in the description box below. And if you haven't already, check out the rest of Honeybee Stamp's Heartfelt Harvest release. It's absolutely gorgeous. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day.